Hey there, folks. Today we're talking about 25 everyday items you probably already own. That could mean the difference between thriving or barely surviving out in the wild. And trust me, when things go sideways, thinking outside the box with what you've got on hand isn't just smart, it's survival. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, because this channel's all about keeping you alive, prepared, and maybe laughing a little along the way. Let's get started. First, bandana. Has tons of uses besides making you look cool. Makeshift water filter. Always filter water before you boil it if you're able. Emergency sling, signal flag. Second, duct tape. Your imagination is the limit when it comes to this item. They don't call it Mr. Fix It for nothing. Patch tents, shoes, and gear. First aid bandage wrap and butterfly stitches. Fire starter. Yes, it burns. And these are just a few out of hundreds of uses. 3. Socks. Yep, we're talking about those things we used to sneak into each other's pillowcases after a long ruck march for a laugh. Pre-filter for water. Best if you clean it off first, unless you like extra flavor. Emergency mitts to keep your hands warm. Can be filled with rocks for a weapon. 4. Aluminum foil. Kitchen's wonder wrap and survivalist best buddy. Signal mirror. Cook food. Create a dry container for storage. 5. Plastic bottle. Sun pasteurized water, if clear. Takes about 6 to 8 hours of leaving the filled bottle out in the sunlight, but it does help make it safer to drink. Fish trap. Cut the top off the bottle and reverse it inside itself, and melt or tie it together. Place a few stones inside it to weigh it down. You may only catch small fish inside, but this is survival. Can also be used as an emergency container. 6th, credit card. Yep, that thing every store loves you to have can be used for survival too. Cut to use as splint supports. Scraper for tinder or removing bee stingers. Blade substitute for slicing soft items. 7. Bobby pins, hair clips, lockpick, or cutting point. Fish hook. Hold gear and clothing together. Even use it for pins that hold sticks or makeshift weapons together. 8. Smartphones, dead or alive. These can still have a purpose when the signal is out. Mirror for reflection signaling. Reflect lens to start fire. Patience is key here. Circuit board pieces equals fish hooks. 9. Keys, key ring. If you drive a car, you have these, and they are very useful out here in more ways than you may think. Use as striker for ferro rod. Scrape bark or tinder. Emergency weapon or fish spear. Bend the ring into a U shape and attach to a stick. 10th. Chapstick, lip balm, protect small cuts. Seals and helps keep dirt out of small wounds. Fire starter with cotton. Lube for stuck gear. That zipper giving you issues? Just spread some chapstick on it to lube it up. 11. Tampon, wound packing. They are sterile and work great. You can even cut one into a smaller piece to use in a nostril to control a nosebleed. Tinder for fire starting, water pre-filter. 12. Condom or balloon. Yup, I said it, that dusty wallet buddy has more than one use. Carry up to 1 liter of water. Make sure it has been cleaned before using. Most condoms have spermicide inside them. Waterproof small gear or storage. Slingshot balloon, MacGyver style. 13th. Glass jar, bottle. Boil water or catch rain for drinking. Trap for small animals or dry food storage. Signal with sun reflection. 14th. Gum wrapper. With battery, fire starter. Tape replacement. If you wet it first, apply it and let dry. Signal strip. 15th. Belt. It can do more than just hold up pants. Improvised tourniquet. Lashing tool. Climb assist or drag tool. 16th. Cotton t-shirt, water filter, bandages, sun protection, or even stuff it with material to make a pillow. 17th. Wire hanger, paper clip. Most of us have used these for a quick muffler tie. Trap trigger, cooking skewer or fish spear. Improvised compass needle. 18th. Trash bag. This underestimated champion has tons of survival uses. Emergency poncho or waders to cross shallow waterways. Shelter cover, water collector. 19th. Altoids or mince tin, fire kit container. Keeps tinder dry for easier fire starting in wet conditions. Cook small portions over a fire. Trap housing or bend and shape to fit your needs. 20. Shoelace/paracord bracelet. Trap, snare, and fishing line. Bow drill. Lash together shelter or use it as a drag tool. 21. Toothpaste, bug bite relief. Clean hands or tools. Cover scent for hunting. 22. Magazine/book pages. Fire starter. Insulation for a cold night, just crinkle and stuff in your shirt. Signal. Color pages. You can get creative and spell out help or make flags. 23. Mirror, eyeglasses, or compact. Signal aircraft/rescue. Check for wounds on yourself that may be on your rear side. Start a fire with patience. This really does work. Just keep calm and focus the sunbeam. 24. Lighter, even if out of fuel. Spark generator, tinder holder. Grind up dry wood or bark into powder and pack it into the lighter so a spark goes right onto it. Hold it right over tinder when you flick it. Might take a few tries, but even a dead lighter can start a fire if you think outside the box. Remember to start small and add material slowly to build the fire larger. Reflect light from sun using the metal to signal. 25. Shoes. Yeah, these stinky feet companions can be used for other things as well. Store items inside. Use lace plus sole for friction fire. Signal device if bright colored. Even use them as an improvised neck brace. Everyday items aren't just junk in your pockets. They're potential lifesavers if you know how to use them. In survival, mindset matters just as much as gear. The more you practice seeing the unusual in the ordinary, the more resourceful and resilient you become. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite everyday survival item, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And out here, knowledge is king. Stay smart, stay calm, and stay alive out there. I'll see you all in the next one. Doc out.